How are you feeling?
I'm feeling good, Thank you so much for having me.
How does it feel?
It feels okay. The 9th week. I wish we made it to the 10th, but, I still feel really blessed.
Did you think you were going to stay in the house with this song?
With me?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Shakes, I see my family. I knew they would keep me
in the house with the song.
Yeah.
All right, fantastic. So you went in a different person. You're out a superstar, a celebrity. How does it feel? I've seen all the pictures and the videos and the money and the phones and everything. How does it feel?
It feels good, I'm just getting used to my new life. I'm out with my brothers as well. I think that's amazing. I feel like it was meant to happen this way. I feel like it was written, it's destiny. So yeah, I'm just gassed, getting used to it, trying to enjoy it, and good now, we're here now.
So all the things that you wanted to achieve being on that sort of platform, you think you did that in the time that you spent in the house?
Yeah, I'm out now and I feel like it's an opportunity to try and achieve those things. Biggie's giving me an important opportunity and it's just down to me and the rest of my team and my family to take that. Yeah.
Okay. Hermes, now tell me the proper way to pronounce, because I've heard people calling it Hermes. Hermes.
I keep saying this. I don't think there's a proper way to say anything. Different people have got different accent.
Yeah, on how to.
And whatever accent that has to be acceptable because that's who they are, individuality, right?
Right.
So whatever accent they pronounce it with, but because it is a Greek name, I would pronounce my name would be Hermes.
Hermes.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So y'all hope you all got it. It's Hermes. How are you doing?
I'm doing great in between emotions and whatnot, but balance, work still calls. We gotta get all together and put the work in, and that's what it is.
Were you shocked when your name was called? Were you expecting it?
Shocked. I wasn't expecting it. Shocked would be a mild way to put it because I felt like I really did put up a show and within what the show.
Oh, that you did actually.
Yeah,
you did.
and I just thought. I carried constantly a 50-50 mindset so I can maintain whatever might happen over time, just to prepare my mind for if it comes to this. But definitely, I was shocked coming out. It was just great to see that the shock was reciprocal within everyone watching
the show.
But it is what it is.
So how does it feel to be out of the house, a different person? I always ask
this
question.
It's to say the truth.
Yeah.
At the capacity, it is overwhelming because going in, which is the only thing I remember who I used to be before I went in there. I literally did not expect the love that I got coming out because all my life people have constantly misunderstood my personality, ascribed it to several things, and coming and see how much love my personality is currently attained to, or is currently attained to my personality. It's just a lot to be grateful for. So like Shay said, I think it's a massive blessing being out with my brothers. I think this was written as well. I think this is just an amazing blessing to be here, to be honest.
All right. The man that's man with. Excuse me, please. I want to see your face. That's on shades and you're wearing glasses. I want to see your eyes. Come on, let's see from Groovy the man.
5 seconds, 5 seconds.
The man of this season. Now I understand why the ladies were on your case. How are you doing?
I'm good.
How does it feel to be out of the house?
It feels great. 9 weeks, easy. It's just a blessing to be able to have had this experience. Big Brother Niger. It's an experience like no other. It changes lives, and I believe that it changed my life.
Yeah.
It took everything that I've done to a whole new level, and also coming out with my brother Shakes and Hermes. It's been great. Us doing our thing, sharing that brotherly love and bond, and also coming out to see the love and the reception that I got from my new family.
Yeah.
I call them they call themselves the Groovers anyways.
The
So,
Groovers.
the Groovers,
Nice.
So, it's a massive moment. It's a family. I had my family, coming into the show. But then
I saw the video. It was so cute, and I like the relationship and bond that you guys got. Everything you fought at some point in the house, but it seems like you guys kissed and make up pretty quickly. That's the difference between guys and girls. Women will fight the whole malice. You men will just kiss and make up immediately.
Yeah. Brothers fight at the makeup. That's just the thing. Brothers fight at the makeup easy.
Yeah.
So I'm just happy. Happy to sort of experience the whole 9 weeks, and excited to see what life is life is about.
So because of the very short time that we have, one person has a particular question for you. That's you, Hermes. Hermes.
Yeah.
I will ask you one question, then you tell us what your plan is outside the house. Your relationship, situationship with Allison and the other ladies in your life. Tell us about it as short as you can.
It's a beautiful thing. There are a lot of conversations to be had. Still haven't had them. myself and Alison are still looking for the balance out of the house. We had this conversation inside the house, and when we come out, it's a different feeling. A lot of people are gonna have opinions towards it. Families gonna, you know, and these are people that we also care about, and their opinion also matters to us. And you know, we're gonna work our way through what is possible. That's where we're at.
So at least out of the house, the show is over. No cameras anymore. You can now work out whatever good that's gonna happen between you guys moving forward.
And you know, inside the house it's just both of us. She doesn't have to deal with these other two queens and whatnot. So coming out is a different vibe, and you know, we've got to work through it. What's possible in that ground. So we're having conversations around that as well.
But the likeness and the attraction is still strong, isn't it?
I love her. It hasn't changed. And you know, within the narrative of a man in Nigeria, it might be easier for me to have that. For her, you know, people will come at her and all of that. And it's not easy to define her. And I want her to be happy and whatnot. So yeah.
All right. Steven got a question for Shigs. Where are you? All right.
Shigs, how you doing?
Hi, Steve. I'm doing good, bro. What about you?
You've had, I'm pretty sure you've looked at social media since you got out. You've had a lot of heat as regards your relationship with Bella. And some of the things that people have highlighted include the way you speak to her, the words that you use, and you've defended it time and time again. Now, actions speak louder than words. Is there anything that you're going to do differently to change the mindset of the viewers, to help them understand that you are neither manipulative nor controlling, or any of the things that had been said about you and that relationship now that you're out of the house?
Yeah, 100%. I think it's a massive opportunity for people to actually get to know the real me. I think I've got a lot to offer, and I think in a couple days when Big Bella's out, I think it'll be easier for people to understand things and see how we are together and the narrative and stuff like that. And yeah, you know, I've said a lot on this topic already, and I just, obviously it's difficult because I feel like I'm repeating myself every day, but, but you know, it's like, I've said that's not who I am, and hopefully the world is able to see who I actually genuinely am, so yeah.
Okay, so do you think you really enjoy the full experience of being in that house? Would you say that? Because it felt like, if we're going to go back to look at videos, it's Shigs and Bella, Shigs and Bella, Shigs and Bella. Did you, because I don't think you were really close with other people like that?
No, like 100%. I genuinely feel like I really enjoyed the experience, you know. Everybody's life is different in real life. Like in the real world, everybody's life is different. Everybody's journey in life is different. And I feel like my journey in the house was different. My way of living in the house was just different. I feel like maybe Groovy's way of living was different. Hermes was different.
Totally
Every
different.
individual's way was different. So if for me, if it was to end up in a situation where I met an amazing woman and fell in love, then that was just my journey. That's how my story was meant to unfold.
So the love for Bella is real. 100%.
It's just like I can't. Like,
You're gonna put yourself on it, trust me.
Like, yeah, man, that's big for real. You know what I'm saying? So,
all right.
Yeah, man.
Groovy. The man behind the screen. Groovy the man. You had a lot. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8.
How many households for you?
Because everybody was on your case, like seriously. But who is the woman that got your heart? Because I can't even keep count. But who's the one chick in the house that you feel, or you see yourself kind of having something with outside the house?
I mean, it has to be Fina though, because I left the house, you know, under the premise that, you know, I left the house in a kind of weird way, because obviously I didn't expect to leave, but and you know, there was that shock, you know, amongst the whole room. But I feel like, you know, our relationship, you know, inside the house, it was, you know, it had its ups and downs, but you know, it was balanced, and I think it was the longest, right? So obviously, she's in the house, I'm outside, I'm doing my thing, you know, and I'd like to be focused on, you know, my own outside here, and you know, growing as a person, and you know, obviously when we're outside, then we'll have that discussion as to how things go. But obviously, she has her own thing going on for her right now. She needs to win.
Focus and bringing the money.
All right. I'm chasing my own bag as well. So. You know,
all right. Yeah. So I want to know what you guys have planned moving forward. You're out of the house. The show is done and dusted. You're out. What is your plan moving forward? Are you open to all the opportunities, or do you have certain projects and things that you already have planned?
You know, like I started the year, I spent 4.5 months in Lagos acting in this series. That's going to be released really, really soon. So I'm just hoping to get more roles and acting more.
He's an actor.
More things, you know. And obviously, away from acting, you know, brand influencer. I feel like that's an amazing thing. So I just want to influence like young Nigerians, young black men around the world. So,
How about football?
I've got to work on my knee, so I have to have an operation. I think I need to go away for like 5 days at a point to have it, and then it'll be a few months recovery. But I'll be able to do what I'm doing now whilst I'm recovering, and then I'll have talks with my team on that side of the world and see if that's still an option for me. But I'm happy
to Lagos? Would you be relocating to Lagos?
You know, I've always lived in between London and Lagos, so it's just the boys is back home a bit more now than before. So yeah.
Okay. All right. The energy man. We're going to dance after that. That's for sure, man. We're going to dance. So much
I'm wearing a suit. I don't know how I feel about that. But
I don't care.
That's not an excuse.
Yeah, when the music goes on, let's see how I feel.
So what should we be looking out for?
I mean, I want to do all the things that are possible within my talent. That's acting, dancing, just being in the creative space. Also sports, see what's there. But more than all of this, I'm looking forward to starting my own production company.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah, I really believe in the youthful energy that Nigeria has to give. I believe there's a lot of potential there for brands, also for the youth as well, to be engaged in prospect for getting the bag. And we just have to create a template by which people understand how these things are perceived, how to make it creative for the brands who are on it. And I feel like I've got an amazing team. I'm trying to get some of my brothers on it as well. Shags, talking to them about football. Football's a big thing in Nigeria.
Yeah,
I want to focus. My production company wants to focus on sports and the arts. I'm already creating like theater and whatnot. We already got a lot of kids in my community or we're kid that some of them already travel from what we've already been doing before I go in the house. So yeah, just to expose young adults to amazing opportunities, create a platform for that. Because the one thing I kept saying in the house is that Big Brother changed my life, and that's one platform. A lot of kids, a lot of young people would sleep and wake up for the next 1 year, just believing that someday, maybe next year, they're gonna apply and get it.
So watch out, Hermes is coming.
I'm coming
with big things. You gonna play for the national team? You gonna help Super Eagles? Because we do need help.
It goes right in my story. It goes right in my story. So, you know, however it ends up, but right now I'm just focused on being in the entertainment business and just taking it by storm.
Groovy, the man.
Yeah. So I've got my, got my business. I've got my business already. Groovy collections. Yeah, my clothing business, and I want to expand that. So that's like, just multiple stores, across the country. I'm planning on working on my own clothing line as well. I've always been saying I'm going to keep it tight on what it's going to be called, so you guys should watch out. Obviously, I'm an artist, so I plan to, do a lot more, work, on my music, collaborations, just getting better, with the craft. And then, with my modeling, that's like something, that's like in my, kind of like my blood, like, it's just part of me.
If
so
you don't model, it's going to be a crime against all of us.
Exactly,
you understand?
a crime against humanity, you get me? Yeah, so I mean, like, I plan to, want to work with brands, both local, international, just, do as much as I can. And obviously, my time in the house, I got to act. And that was fun.
So you showed that part of yourself as well.
Yeah, expect a lot. I mean, I've been
anyway, boy.
I've seen a lot. Mad, bro. Yo,
all right, because we have got to go. Please share your handles on Instagram, on Twitter, so your your fans can actually follow you guys. Hermes, let's start with you. Your handle on social media.
At Hermes ELA on every platform: TikTok, Instagram, Twitter. Hermes ELA.
All right, Shags.
It's Shags Early on every platform. Shags Ushimo on Instagram. That's my Instagram got taken down. So yeah.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
Thank you.
Groovy.
Yeah. It's at Groovy Mono on all social media handles. Groovy Mono GROOVYMONO. Groovy Mono all social media handles. Big love to all my groovers, every supporter out there. Love you guys.
And we wish you all the best in all that you have planned for your life moving forward and everything that you want to do. And we want to hear the wedding bells. Please invite us here where you want to boogie down. Alright? Wish you all the best.
You don't ask me, can I invite you to my show?
Okay, invite me on your show now. Invite me on your show. Thank you guys for coming in. We gotta go.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, yeah. Oh, shit. Thank you guys.
Alright, we'll take some quick pictures.
So you guys are gonna do the dancing on the video also because these guys are coming in. Let me just take my picture.
I just kid up with it love. No, yeah.
So you can tell them. Because I
Hey, please,
no, today sadly.
peace now.
So, Steven, you can, Steven, if you can get him dancing, and 3 of them dancing. You dance, right?
I'm sorry, Hermes is here. You're asking me to dance. That's all
So
right.
you guys, let's just take
No, that's all right. That's all right.
No.
everybody gather. Let's take our shot. I really like you. Oh yeah. Hermes, say cheese.
Cheese!
Yeah, man.
Maybe that your height is convenient. They're not even bothered.
Nice meeting you. All the best. Thank you. Sorry.
Yeah, love. Thank you so much. Hello. You know what it is.
Steven, how you going upstairs?
Do you want to do the picture?
These guys, they're coming in for 10 o'clock. The LRS guys. Bye, Shags. Bye, Helen. Bye, Groovy.
Love you guys. Groovers, what's up?
Bye. Take care.
Let's
Bye.
go.
Eh? You can go and dance. You want dance, so don't give them anything. Helen will dance.